fisherman has a story to tell, whether it be the one that got away or the one that grows every time the story is told. Being from Camden, we all either like to go fishing or at least have been fishing before. So this is my story of the day I caught the big one. In the past, growing up, me and my brother would spend a lot of time fishing. We would either ride bikes down to a friend's house or to the nearest creek to see if we could catch anything. I remember as we got older, we'd ride four-wheelers down to the river and sometimes sneak into a pond or two just to see if anything was biting. On one particular day, we went to a friend of mine's house that had a pond. So it was me, my brother Mark, and Nathan. And Nathan caught a fish first, which is a pretty good sized bass. And I can remember the bait that I had was a pink bubblegum plastic worm that I was just kind of jerking across the top of the water. And that was about the time that the fish jumped up and ran off with my line. And I surprisingly got the fish in a lot faster than what I thought I would, considering the size of it. Once we got it in, I can remember Nathan saying that my fish was big enough to swallow his whole. Like you could easily put both hands inside the fish's mouth. So shortly after catching the fish, Nathan's brother, Seth, pulls up on a four-wheeler and asked if we wanted to go swimming. Seeing as it was a hot summer day, I decided that would be a pretty good idea. I had left the fish with my older brother Mark on a stringer. I stopped by Seth's house to use the phone and call my mom to tell her that I wanted to have the fish mounted. So after we get to the pool and come back, I realized that my fish was missing. My older brother had thrown it back into the pond. Not really sure if he was jealous because of what had happened or just the fact that him and Nathan like to pull practical jokes on people. So I guess the moral of the story is never leave your prized trophy bass with an older jealous brother.